Yo, DripFeed fam, get ready to dive into the headlines that are making waves right now. We've got a packed show, so buckle up. First, Sandy Springs is buzzing with news from city council approvals to major performing arts season announcements and even a surprising guilty plea. Then, we're heading into the world of film as Spike Lee drops some serious truth bombs about Ryan Coogler's groundbreaking deal for Sinners and reveals which of his own iconic films he actually owns. Next, we're unpacking the critical reception of Denzel Washington and Spike Lee's latest project, Highest to Lowest, and seeing how it stacks up against other new releases. And finally, we're stepping into the world of fashion and resilience with Timberland's new Advice of an Icon campaign, featuring none other than Spike Lee himself, alongside music legend Skepta and style icon Kiko Mizuhara. You do not want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and bell so you never miss a drop. Sandy Springs is making headlines with a major land sale approved by the City Council, dedicating 14 acres of riverfront property to expand the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area. Mayor Rusty Paul is set to deliver his annual State of the City address, while the Sandy Springs Conservancy hosts its Thought Leaders Dinner. In more serious news, local police are investigating a series of hoax threats at hospitals, and a local man has pleaded guilty to a disturbing animal cruelty charge. On the cultural front, the Sandy Springs Performing Arts Center has unveiled its exciting 2025-26 season lineup, featuring artists like the High Kings. Meanwhile, the city is also celebrating its recognition as an inclusive city for visitors. Adding to the buzz, the City Council has passed a new ordinance allowing local restaurants to sell a higher percentage of alcohol, a move influenced by plans for a self-service wine bar. This comes as Sandy Springs United Methodist Church announced plans to demolish its current campus for a reimagined place of worship, continuing its ministry of over 150 years. The city is also preparing for its 20th anniversary with special commemorative initiatives. The community is actively engaged, with events ranging from fitness classes and singles mixers to chef introductions and trivia nights, alongside fall activities kicking off soon. Residents are also keeping an eye on local sports, with a high-profile football game set to be televised live. The recent approval of a new ordinance allowing City Springs restaurants to sell a higher percentage of alcohol, up to 65-35 for beer and wine sales, has sparked conversation, especially for establishments like self-service wine bars. Don't go anywhere, because the entertainment world is abuzz with some groundbreaking deals and candid reactions. Next, we're diving deep into Spike Lee's thoughts on Ryan Coogler's historic movie pact. Filmmaking icon Spike Lee is weighing in on the historic deal Ryan Coogler secured for his new horror film, Sinners. Coogler's pact includes first dollar gross points, final cut, and outright ownership of the film after 25 years, a set of terms rarely seen in Hollywood today. Lee, speaking in a new interview while promoting his latest collaboration with Denzel Washington, Highest to Lowest, lauded Coogler and Warner Bros. Executives Pam Abdy and Michael DeLuca for their bold move, stating they bet on black. This deal, reportedly with some assistance from Tyler Perry, has already proven fruitful, with Sinners exceeding opening projections and igniting discussions about creative control and intellectual property. Lee also took the opportunity to reflect on his own career, candidly admitting that the only film he owns outright is his 1986 debut, She's Gotta Have It. This revelation highlights the enduring struggle for directors to retain ownership of their work, even after decades of iconic contributions. She's Gotta Have It, a self-financed indie breakthrough, remains a unique and personally significant title in Lee's filmography. The success of Sinners is seen as a positive sign for original, creator-owned projects in an industry often dominated by sequels and franchise films. But is this new Denzel Washington and Spike Lee collaboration a hit or a miss? We've got the critical breakdown, plus a look at some other buzzy new series, coming up next. The latest collaboration between Denzel Washington and director Spike Lee, Highest to Lowest, is receiving mixed reviews, with many critics finding it inconsistent despite the powerhouse talent involved. The film, adapted from Akira Kurosawa's High and Low, centers on a record executive, David King, who faces a kidnapping dilemma that jeopardizes a major business deal. While the initial money drop sequence offers some tension, the narrative reportedly falters afterward, failing to capitalize on the strong performances from Washington and co-star Jeffrey Wright, as well as a charismatic turn from AAP Rocky. Lee, who has a proven track record of directing strong scripts he hasn't written, like in Inside Man, seems unable to leave his distinct stamp on this project. In contrast, the new Netflix limited series, Black Rabbit, starring Jude Law and Jason Bateman, is drawing praise. The show explores themes of addiction and its consequences through the story of two brothers, Jake and Vince Friedkin, who run a Manhattan hotspot. Bateman delivers a grungy, manipulative performance, while Law is compelling as a charming man struggling to keep his life and his son's expensive music education afloat. Despite a slow start, Black Rabbit evolves into a tense character study that has viewers invested in the fate of the siblings and those around them. Also on the radar are the second season of Gen V on Prime Video and the new season of The Morning Show, starring Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon, along with anticipation for the next installment of Benoit Blanc Mysteries. From critical reviews to iconic style, we're shifting gears to explore a legendary brand's latest campaign. Next up, Timberland's Advice of an Icon featuring Spike Lee and more. Timberland is launching its global fall-winter 2025 campaign, Advice of an Icon, placing its iconic original yellow boot TM at the forefront of a narrative celebrating strength, resilience, and authenticity. This campaign brings together three influential figures: legendary director Spike Lee, grime artist Skepta, and Japanese model and entrepreneur Kiko Mizuhara, each sharing their unique perspectives on what it means to be an icon. The campaign visuals, crafted by director and photographer Gabriel Moses, are noted for their rich color palettes and emotive storytelling, creating intimate and powerful portraits of the featured icons. Spike Lee, known for his uncompromising approach to filmmaking, emphasizes the importance of a strong work ethic, stating, "You have to have a work ethic. You gotta put the work in. You can't cheat that. If you're cheating yourself." Skepta, returning for his second project with Timberland, highlights conviction and community, asserting, "There was never another option for me apart from success," and adding, "People need to remember community. Get back to that idea of doing it for the people around you." Kiko Mizuhara shares her journey of perseverance and self-acceptance, reflecting, "I kept going. I kept doing what I liked. Sometimes there were challenges and I failed. It's because I stayed true to who I am. That's why I'm here, and I will never apologize for who I am." Macy Willoughby, Timberland's chief marketing officer, summarized the campaign's essence as a bold tribute to unapologetic self-expression and timeless craft, with the original yellow boot TM serving as a symbol of its enduring impact on style, work, and street culture. That's all the time we have for today, but stick around for a super quick recap of everything we covered, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any future DripFeed updates. Alright, DripFeed fam, that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We saw Sandy Springs making moves with land sales and arts announcements, Spike Lee dropping wisdom on Ryan Coogler's epic, Sinner's Deal, and revealing his own film, She's Gotta Have It, while his latest with Denzel Washington, Highest to Lowest, faced a mixed reception. Plus, Timberland dropped their Advice of an Icon campaign featuring Spike Lee, Skepta, and Kiko Mizuhara. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe for more, ring that notification bell so you're always in the know, drop a comment below telling us your favorite story, and follow us on all our socials for behind-the-scenes action. We'll catch you in the next one.